first of all, tell us, Ari, who is Mark Penn?
Yeah, so longtime political strategist. He was the CEO of the PR firm Burstyn Marsteller, big global PR firm. Longtime friend of the Clintons, worked on Bill's campaigns back in the 90s, worked on Hillary's campaign, failed campaign in 2008. He was brought on at Microsoft really to help with strategy, which is kind of this broad term that can mean anything. And he's best known of late for the Don't Get Scroogled campaign, that Microsoft's direct attack at Google.
Corey, you think Mark Penn, as a former political guy, does he have what it takes to sort of, refocus Microsoft's business strategy?
Yeah, I think what you can see here is really the hand of a marketing effort. I mean, Burstyn Marsteller has been important to Microsoft. That kind of guidance on how to market, how to tell the message. You can see that in this shakeup, that this is something that they really wanted to get right and do it the way that Satya Nadella wants it done.
Some of the biggest names, people that we have become familiar with at Microsoft, though, are on the chopping block. Tammy Reller, Tony Bates, who led Skype. What do you think of some of the big departures?
Well, Bates seems pretty evident that it's linked to the whole CEO search.
Right, he was a candidate.
He was one of the finalists, and he's a big name. He was a longtime Cisco executive. He was the CEO of Skype. He came in with the Skype acquisition, and he was clearly a rising star. Whether this is a sign that he really wanted the job and now he's going after bigger things because he didn't get it, that's sort of the conclusion you're left with, but it could be something else. Regardless, if he's someone that you were considering as a CEO and he's leaving the company, that's got to be considered a significant loss.
Corey, what about Tammy Reller? I know this is someone that you've interviewed very recently.
Yeah, I think that, again, she was one of those people who had a notion of how to market the product. And if you're going to elevate Mark Penn to the job where, at some level, he's going to be overseeing the marketing of the product, maybe Tammy Reller had disagreements about how that was going to happen. We don't really know. But clearly they're making some choices about how they're going to tell the story of Microsoft going forward and with whose voice they're going to do that. And clearly that's obviously not going to be Tammy Reller anymore.
With whom, I would think
English as a second language, really not good for me. I'm still working. I have a lot to learn.
A lot of things are a second language to you. Okay, Ari, are there more executive departures to come? I mean, can we expect that, or you think this is all for now?
It's hard to say. I mean, it stands to reason that there will be more executive departures at Microsoft, but it also stands to reason that Satya will be looking to bring people in. The shuffle is probably not done. He has a big job to do. We all know that he has a big job to do, so it would be expected that significant changes are afoot.